is Lotto, cognac, chaz up. It's out of my hands, not in the plan. Supply and demand, counting no grands, kept all in the fam. They calling the feds.
Well, I guess we can get going.
Yes, we are back. We are back.
I must say, we haven't done one in so long. I was a little bit nervous. Like, and I don't never be nervous when we do them, but I was like, oh my God, we really about to do this again. Like,
I did feel that. I did feel that unease.
then when I was putting the questions together, I'm like, oh, okay, we doing this. Like, it really made it real when people started sending questions, and I was like, this what y'all want to talk about? I probably wouldn't have picked this, but it's fine. We can talk about what y'all want to talk about.
Oh me, oh my. Oh.
So, for the introduction, my name is Crystal Marshall, aka Smiley, aka Sunshine, aka Boss Lady, aka only call me Chris if you know me, okay?
I like that real shit. Yeah.
Only if you know me. People be saying it, and when they saying it, I don't know their voice. It don't register that they're talking to me. I'm like, who they must be?
You like, who you talking? Oh, my fault.
Me. Oh, me. I'm Crystal to you. I don't know you. Your voice didn't register for Chris.
You should say Crystal, mama.
Yeah, Crystal, for sure. I listen to that. Anybody can say that, and I'd be like, huh? But Chris, that's only certain places. So, I am single. People who have been watching for a while know that I've been on this journey, but this part of it was not my plan. Like, for this to be 3.5, it'll be 4 years in August if it makes it that far. That was nowhere near my plan.
Not at all. No.
I was only going for 365 days, and that was in 2019. So August of 2020 was my 365, and somehow it's still going, and I did not plan for this to happen.
But you know what? That's discernment and experience. That's what that is. You like, I ain't got time for this shit.
I ain't got time for a lot of it now. Like, and I am not I'm figuring me out part. Like, that's not me. That's not my stage of where I am and being single. It's not because I enjoy being single. It's nothing like that. It's just that when I date people, then I realize rather quickly, this ain't about to be no relationship. So then I just either talk to somebody else who was coming along, or just chill with my blanket for a couple more weeks until somebody else comes along. Like,
and she ain't lying, y'all. That's real. It's real. She would cozy up with that blanket.
That's it. This blanket and this pillow. I buy really soft pillows, throw pillows for the couch, just for that reason, so I could just rub all on it when I ain't got nobody to rub on. I just rub all on my little pillow.
Stupid ass. She ain't lying.
I'll be prepared, you know? You never know where you're going to find yourself. Gotta be prepared. So that's why I stand. So I ain't gonna tell nobody like, oh, I just love being single. Like, I'm trying to find me, do me. Like, nah, I do me whether I'm in or out of a relationship. For me, that's not the process. And it's not that I can't find nobody. That ain't the problem. It's just the person who can fit the best. That might be the problem.
No, that's real. That's real. That's real shit.
And I realize I can't commit anymore. And then it just be whatever it's gonna be, because I be wasting too much time when I get in it. So I can't get in it unless it might work out.
That's real. Like, why waste look, the one thing we can't get back is time, man. So why even waste that time with somebody right now? Yeah, that's real.
So we'll get into these questions of I'm sure if we ask some of these, I could better explain my single life. But
Right, true. We definitely gonna get into like our own personal lives with these questions. I feel you on that. These some doozies too.
Oh, geez. So yeah, so that's it for me. Oh, and I'm not a relationship guru. Jason is gonna tell you he not either. Like, we are not therapists. So some of these questions y'all gave us, y'all wanted like a therapist type response. It feels like, by the way you pose the questions, and I can't be that for you. All I can do is tell you from my own perspective what I think and why. That's all I can do. And
Right.
it might change in a year or two. Like, it could change a couple months from now. You could ask me the same question and have a different response. So,
Yep.
we'll see how things go.
Right. And I'm just gonna give you the emoji. I don't know. Next question. I don't know, but no.
Yeah, but those of you new to watching us, when we having these conversations, it's not because Jason and I are trying to encourage each other to think a certain way. We literally just expressing how we feel, and we move on to the next question. That's it. It's real simple. This is not a debate. It's not a combative conversation.
You know what? A lot of people think it's gonna be that. Then they be like, "Oh shit, y'all shit is like a phone conversation." Yeah, y'all like getting a visual phone conversation from me and Crystal. That's it. That's all y'all get.
Yeah, because I don't even argue anyway. Like, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, cool. That means I'm done." Like,
and when you say that, I'll be like, "Nah, that's some bullshit." I know she got her. She feels certain kind of way about that. That's some bullshit. But all right, whatever. I let her pass me along. It's like the little kid that you try to get her. Little kid, move.
I do that in the group all the time. I'll be like, "Okay, cool," or I just like it. I'm over it. Like, that was enough for me. They be ready to go back and forth. Now that's it. I'm done.
Nip that shit in the bud. Then me and you and the feast go in like, "Hey man, did you see this weird ass cop?"
These people funny. This group, if you ain't in the group, get in it. It's 8,300 people or something like that. It's a funny group. But it's like we talk about real stuff, but it's a funny group, and all we talk about is pretty much relationships.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the other half of this dynamic duo. My name is Jason Dawson, aka DAWS Lotto, aka Doobie, aka Chaz Up. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. And aka don't call me JD because that's my daddy's name. Don't call me that shit. I know my name is Jason Dawson, but don't call me JD. I don't like that shit. All right. I am not a relationship guru like Crystal alluded to earlier. And I am single now. With that said, the last time I think we did one of these was our relationship. I think I was. Right?
I think you were still in one.
I think I was still in one. So that lasted a year and like 4 or 5 months. Shit happens.
Wait, what? I gotta ask you this. What was the shortest relationship? Not date. What was the shortest relationship you've ever been in? Let's start there.
You know the answer already.
Have I not on a petty cape? Just tell us what that looks like.
See, I ain't even want to count this shit. So I was in a relationship like just about 2 weeks ago, y'all. Literally 2 weeks ago. And it lasted for 10 days. It lasted for 10 days.
And it was a relationship. It wasn't dating. It was a relationship.
No, that was my girlfriend. That was waking up, texting the motherfucker, "Good morning, babe." She's like, "Hey, good morning, honey." Shit like that. Texting throughout the day. But this sometimes people don't understand who they dating. So this motherfucker didn't realize she was dating, I guess, the pettiest nigga alive. I don't know. I don't know how she could miss that. The memo is everywhere. I got t-shirts and shit, say petty. I don't understand the shit. But anyway, I was labeled too judgmental and get this, sexist. By my girlfriend. so I was like,
how long did you know her before you made her your girlfriend?
You know what? I've known her for about 2 years. You know how I do, man. I only stepped out of my friendship circle to date or go with somebody only once or twice. And other than that, I date within my circle. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend's gonna be somebody I've known for years because I know I can vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go through the rigmarole of learning about you, who you may have dated. I already know all this shit. This shit is all right, cool. Me and you vibe together, we can rock, and we have a ball together. But sometimes when you get behind that keyboard, it's a whole different person, and they don't like the person you might be. You don't like me how I am? Bye. Get the fuck on.
She didn't like your social media.
Not at all. That's what a judgmental and shit came from I'm too judgmental. And I'm like, well, I don't know how one person could be too judgmental because we all judge. I never judge anybody. Yes, you do. That's why it's called a first impression. That's why it's called a first impression, because you judge somebody. You definitely judge somebody at all times. Everybody does. I hate when people say that shit. So
I know, that's why when we tell people we can't say we're a judgment-free zone, like we judging you, but we ain't gonna be disrespectful about the judgment.
Right. and that's what it is. Yeah, just don't be a jackass. Don't be judgmental. I mean, don't be like you said, don't try to berate me for what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we open-minded, but we definitely gonna
judge. We definitely judge though. Like people like it's a judgment-free. I'm like, no, I can't tell you that's what this is, but I'm saying we're gonna be real and we're gonna be respectful. That's what I can tell you.
we gonna respect your sucking 5 dicks in one night ass. We gonna respect your I trick off dough to every chick I meet ass. We gonna respect that shit because that's what you do.
That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with us. This is what you choose to do. Cool. All right. We ain't about to even try to convince you not to. We gonna say, okay.
And that's what we do. All right. That's how they move. And that's it. We gonna move right along. Yeah. That's it.
Exactly.
But
dang, that was tough.
You funny as hell for that. I knew you was gonna, but something told me though you was gonna bring that shit up.
I thought it would be a great talking point to enter into our question.
10 days. Facebook.
10 days, yeah.
It was crazy. This shit was crazy, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that almost be like, I don't want to count that. My shortest was 2 years and my longest was 5 years. But I had 2 5-year relationships, just too long, which is why I can't be entering into these, situations and wasting 5 years. I can't waste another 5. Like, I just turned 40. I'm going to be 50 soon, talking about I gave it 5 and then it's just.
I gave this one. I knew it wasn't going to be shit, but I gave it 5 years. Like, yeah. And I'm with you, though. And that's why it's 10 days. Like, when you need to just cut that shit short, man. Hey, man, this ain't going to never make it. I'm not going to even try no more with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all didn't even talk no more after that day. That was really it.
So you know me. Could you do me a favor and lose my number? I need you to delete my information right now. I just need to delete that shit. Because I don't want you to have no inclination of, let me give this motherfucker a text. Because what happened was, we was talking like 3 months ago. And right before Christmas, he did some shit I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, just extreme highs and lows with our emotions. And I was like, yeah. So I'm going to bow out before we even get to talking for real like that. I'm going to bow out. And I don't like this. So I know me. I don't like this. I'm no one's therapist. I'm not here to try to break down what happened with you and somebody from 1997 and you know what I'm saying, why your head is still. No, I'm not. I don't care about that. So take me as I am. I'm take you how you are. Let's move. And she's like, well, fuck it. You don't want to do it. You're right. Fuck it then. Then here comes Christmas and New Year's. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. God damn. So, hey, man, do me a favor. Delete my information. I don't want inclination. It's Valentine's Day. I'm just saying hi. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that shit. We can go, go this way. I'm going to go this way. Let
nobody reach out on Valentine's Day. That be the holiday people know don't say too much on. Like, you can say Merry Christmas. You can say Happy New Year's. But you better not say no Happy Valentine's Day. You better walk past that one. Just let that one be. Try something else. Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day. Like, pick another day. Don't come around Valentine's Day.
Hit me on President's Day and say, what's up, man? Happy Abe Lincoln Day. I'm with you on that, Chris. You know what's funny? Talking about baby mamas and shit. Like, me and my BM have always said Happy Valentine's Day to each other. Like, since we had the kid, like, since we had the boy one day, like, hey, Happy Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, over time, man.
But that is kind of y'all, because none of my exes reach out on Valentine's Day, but they will reach out on birthday, Christmas, and not even Thanksgiving. It's birthday, Christmas, and New Year's. Those the holidays they will more than likely hit me up on.
That's smart. But Thanksgiving is like the most disrespected holiday anyway. No one cares about Thanksgiving.
It is.
As soon as Halloween is over, they put
Christmas to eat.
Yes, the day to eat.
If somebody send me Happy Halloween, that'd be funny. Like I might call them back because that's funny. Like
Happy Halloween to you too, motherfucker.
I might respond on that one, like, happy Halloween. Like, really? Yeah, you stretched it for real.
Just thinking about you this Ghouls and Goblins Day.
Thinking about that time you ghosted me, like, dang.
Remember that time I ghosted you? Yeah. Happy Halloween, nigga. Boo. You dumb.
I know somebody reach out on that, but nobody ever has. Don't start now if y'all watching, because now I know where y'all get it from.
I'm gonna say we don't know. We're like, oh, these niggas got it from goddamn Real Talking G's. Yeah, quit biting. Be original, motherfucker.
Oh my God, right? I already took it. You can't do it now. You should have been creative on your own.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I got a good question for you since you already started with your 10-day relationship. Eddie Cape activated.
Eddie Cape activated. Wonder Woman, go ahead.
This is number 13. What attracted you to your ex?
All right, so you want me to talk about the 10-day one?
Yeah, that was your last one, I guess. We talked about that.
Yeah. I thought we were saying we weren't gonna count that shit. We ain't gonna count that shit. It's like,
all right, well, hit me with the one before that. What attracted you to that ex?
all right. Honestly, like her, I want to say, because when I met her, it was at a show. So it was like, I want to say just her presence. Her back was turned to me. And it ain't like she, you know what I'm saying, slugging. I was just like, damn. I'm like, this motherfucker kind of tall, you know what I'm saying? Nice looking legs. Nice hair. It was her original, I mean, her natural hair was out. I'm like, damn, nice hair, okay. And she was hanging with somebody I didn't know she was related to. I'm just like, oh shit, she know her? I'm like, that's even better because this girl's an upstanding woman, you know what I'm saying? She's got her shit together. I'm like, yeah, she hanging with her? Yes, about time she brought some friends through, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? So that kind of just her presence without seeing her face, I liked off rip. Then when I actually saw her face, I said, what the fuck? So I'm with my cousin Sean. I said, Sean, is that the tall chick from the bar? She was like, yeah. I said, I told you she was fine. I told your ass. Like, you didn't even see her face. You like the hell yeah. She was just about her, something about her presence and who she was with.
Okay.
So how about you?
He was very family oriented and he was funny. And when he hugged me, when I met him like in person, because we met on Facebook through a DM. Okay. When I met him in person, it felt like when he hugged me, it felt like I'm big on hugs, especially from men that I like or I'm interested in, because my grandfather was like the best hugger on earth. So if somebody hugged me and I feel real safe or real comfortable, real fast, just from the hug, I instantly like you. So when he hugged me, that was like, I felt like, oh, this might be something. But he was much younger than me, like 8 years, I think. And I didn't think that mattered, but it did.
It did.
It mattered a lot. Because
how did it matter? How did it matter per se?
Because I had already done a lot of things or was like on a certain horizon to things that I would have wanted him to be too. So like I had lived by myself already. He was still living at home and trying to figure out how he was going to live by himself. Like I had been living by myself for like 12 years. And I'm like, boy, but no, we can't just go to your house and your mama like right there. Like, nah, I don't want to go over there. Like, but I want you to keep coming over here only. Like, I was bothered.
Like, you and Chris keep it down this time, all right? Y'all keep it down. I'm trying to nap. Keep it down a little bit.
I can't do this. Like, that was, and then he was frustrated because financially we were in different places. And, you know, I know men be like, it don't matter to me. Some men say that, and some men be like, it would bother me. But he was one of those people that said it didn't bother him, but it did bother him. Like it was clear that it did. And I like when people can tell me what their issues are. Like, if that's your issue, own up to it. Just say that's your issue. But if you say it's not, then how are we going to deal with anything if you steady denying it, but the proof in your actions is letting me know that this is a bother for you. Not that I'm about to go move jobs or, you know, get something that's paying me less, but at least we can talk about it. Like, I ain't going to do that much about it, but at least we can have a conversation.
I like my tax bracket. Hell no, I'm straight.
Change that, but that's all I'm saying. Just help me out. We can't talk if you're gonna say that ain't my problem, but that's your problem.
That's real. That's real.
And then the final thing was he just wasn't. He thought that he was supportive, but to me, he wasn't supportive because maybe it wasn't envy, but his own issues were getting in the way of actually being happy for me in certain things. So when good things happen and you want to tell your mate, because that's who you spend most time with. But if I got to call everybody except you first, because I know your reaction gonna be like, oh, great, happy, like, but you could tell, like, definitely not happy. Like,
you're not happy for me, motherfucker. Like, what are you saying? Yeah. I've been there and done
they'd be
that.
like, I'm so proud of you. Like, they use all the staple words, but you don't feel none of it. And I'm like,
because it'd be so dry. It'd be so dry. Like, yeah, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you did good, man. Appreciate it.
And you like, but then, not to say my mama, mama always gonna be proud, but I call like you, or I call Beverly or Faith or somebody, and they like, oh my God, like, you could feel it from.
Yeah.
So it don't be feeling genuine, and I'm like, if it ain't genuine from my man, I should want to call you first.
I should be, because you're happy as hell. You want to share that shit with your significant other. Like, yes, baby. When you hear that and it just let you down, you be like, oh, why is he or she such a blower right now? Like, what are you doing?
Like, why are you not happy? Like, and then you start thinking, I would be happy for you, but that's another issue we have. We think the way we respond is how other people should respond. So if somebody don't do what we think we would do, we say, I wouldn't do that to you. But we are two different people. So it really don't matter what you would have done, because they're who they are and I am who I am. So I try not to be like, I wouldn't do you like that, because that don't even matter. Like, you did me like that because that's you. Like, like, what I would do don't even really matter, but it's, so.
And to go a step further, piggyback off what you just said, I learned to shut my motherfucking mouth, because I say stupid shit like, when I told Crystal this shit, she was like, well, fuck it, I ain't Crystal. Yeah, you right, you ain't Crystal. Like, you right, you're not. So when I told Didi this, well, fuck it, you and Didi should go back. Yeah, you're right. No, we shouldn't go back. But God damn it, this is another person that genuinely cares about what the fuck I got going on. So, yeah, you're right. I hate to hear that, but that's my fault. I should have never brought y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
True. Like, that's very true. You definitely shouldn't have brought us up, because people be looking at me crazy. And this is not just you, but just like other males.
Right.
With like their girls would be looking at me crazy. I have no clue what has happened. I didn't know that my name came up and something. And I'm like, she got an issue with me. I didn't even do nothing. And then y'all tell me the story later. Like, yeah, I was like, because Crystal would have said, I'm like, why would you bring my name?
Like, you jackass, put my name in this shit.
Now she side-eyeing me all night like she want to bob me upside my head, and I don't even know what's going on.
You right. I ain't gonna put you in harm's way no more.
Who is she? Yeah. But those things, they attracted me to him initially, but then those things ended it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But what it did help was I now know certain things I have to have. Like, I got to have somebody that's probably already doing their own thing and doing it pretty well, so that they don't have those insecurities. that might be part of it. Like,
no, and that's a big part of it. You ain't lying. Me and you went down that same, right after you, I went down the same rabbit hole, and I was like, damn, you know what? I can't expect somebody to really be like, I got my shit together. I'm doing more things. You're doing more things. Shit is like, we're getting nominated for shit. Like, shit is like, wow. And then in their lives, they're like, I gotta go to work.
Right. They got pizza at work as a surprise. That was the highlight of their day. They got pizza at work. They mad as ever. We out here talking about we started a new business, got a new certificate, got a new opportunity, something. Income is doing something like, and they got pizza at work. They mad as ever. I'm like, what you want to do? Let's figure out what you want to do so you can do it.
Come on. And the type of person me and you are, we gonna try to help you get to that motherfucker. Let's go. I don't know what's dragging your feet. Why you dragging your feet? Let's go. Don't say you.
And that be the part though, because they don't be serious about it. They thought it sounded good. And then when you start throwing the ways of doing better, now it's just like too much. Now you trying to make me somebody that I'm not. Like, come on. You
want to do this shit, right? What the fuck? Oh man. Yeah, I learned to step back. I'm just gonna step back, man. I'm gonna let you do you at your own pace. Yep. about it. Damn it. You right.
I literally, my 2-year relationship, that's why it was 2 years, because after I got out of 5-year, I was like, I'm only gonna give this 2 years. I had a deadline. If this relationship don't feel like it's doing something, I'm just gonna get out if it ain't moving. And he was saying he wanted certain things, and I was trying to help him get those things. But everything that I felt like he said he wanted, that I was helping him get, he was basically backing up from it. And I'm like, you said. So yeah, 2 years was it for me. I'm like, okay, well, we didn't backed away from like 5 things you said you wanted. And I'm harder at what you say you want than you are. So I think it's time for me to exit.
Yep. Things left with you. You ain't lying.
Exit.
And that's sad, because it's like, you know your ambition, you know how much you are a go-getter. And it's like, damn, you said you was about this shit. So what? Why are you dragging your feet? I just don't understand that. I don't understand.
Then you give them all the connections. You be like, my boy said this, you give them everybody, and they don't do nothing.
They don't even hit them up. They don't even get them to use the shit.
No. Oh, and then they get mad if you ask them, did they hit them up? Even if you ask a couple days later, because that ain't mad.
What? And then my biggest thing is that be like, don't ask me how you go about a process, and I tell you the process, and then you don't, I guess, listen to me. You go to somebody else, and they tell you the same exact shit that I told you. And they be like, oh yeah, my friend told me this. Motherfucker. That's exactly what I told you. So, all right. Matter of fact, don't come at me with no more, none of that shit. Ask that person that you felt was the end all be all, that told you exactly what I told you verbatim. Nigga, don't do that. I hate that shit. What the fuck was that about?
What? I'll be like, you know, when in relationships, like if you mad, but you don't want to tell me that you mad, but you will go tell Billy, let's say. Some people get mad if you go tell Billy, but you didn't tell them.
Oh yeah.
I personally don't care who you tell, as long as your attitude be better by the time I see you again. Right, like whoever's gonna help your attitude get better,
right.
Then call them. Like I might call them for you. Like Billy, I think you need.
That's why I've been to Billy like hard before I hit your ass up. Like, hey man, this motherfucker got. He like, hey, woosah, hey bro, I got a blunt ready, man. Let's go, man. Don't worry about it. We can ride LSD and smoke a blunt right quick. Then I hit you back like, yeah, I'm riding with Billy. Yeah, this nigga talk me down off the perch, nigga. Like, God damn.
See, so sometimes in some situations, it's good for them to go to somebody else. I mean, not to say like go to an ex or go to somebody that you was possibly you have to talk to anyway. Like not that person, but if you go to like, I don't know, a cousin, a best friend, I don't care. Just whatever's gonna help you get fixed.
Give me a buffer before you come to me with that shit. I don't want your toxic shit coming on me. Yeah.
I don't even need it. Go ahead. I'm not go for it.
Okay,
what's your question?
That was number 13. Okay, so that was anonymous. All right. Okay. On that note that we was on, number 16, I'm gonna ask you that. Do you see it as a problem if the person you were talking to has been single for too long?
I don't know what too long means, because somebody could tell me I'm too long at this point.
That's true, and that's from Jay Partlow. That's from Jay Partlow. Okay, so how about let's just put an arbitrary number with it. 5 years. They've been single for 5 years. No,
and I guess the reason why I feel that way is because I've already been single for almost 4. So I can't judge you or even be apprehensive because you're not. Like maybe you felt like you weren't ready, or maybe you felt like you hadn't met anybody that you should take it to the next level with. So it doesn't raise a red flag for me, but I do need you to be able to articulate your why and be willing to talk about your why. Now, you don't say nothing like, I can't tell you what to say, but if you just be like, I don't want to talk about that shit. Like, You see, no, nigga, I mean, we gonna talk about this shit. Like, that's a little concerning. That's like, alarming. Yeah, that's alarming. You don't want to talk about it. And because I don't know you that well at that point anyway, I'm probably just gonna walk away. Like, I'm not about to be over here pulling teeth for somebody I don't even know. You don't want to talk about it, cool, don't worry about it. Right. They gonna get that, okay, cool. And then that's it.
That's that move, kid. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. And when I say that, I really could get off the phone, but people be ready still keep talking. I don't know why, because what we about to do?
And this is why I like texting more than talking. Get off my goddamn line. I don't have time to keep talking to your dumb ass. What are we talking about? Damn. You said you had one question. You said you had one question for me. Now, 3 hours later, I done missed my shows. I didn't smoke my blunt in peace. God damn.
I promise that's why I be trying to get all clients emails only, because they call you, they start talking about everything. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Like, please don't.
This ain't what we needed. If you could just answer 1 through 5 in that email I sent you, we would be good to go.
We are great, right? We great. We great. Oh, that's why I'm so glad my job gave me a work phone, because motherfuckers be calling me on that shit. I just look at it, let it go to voicemail. I'm straight, nigga. I'm not inspecting your crib today, tomorrow, or next week. I did it already. So whatever questions you got, wait for the goddamn second person that's coming to re-inspect your crib and ask them.
I cannot.
Inspector Jason.
What's your answer on that? What's your answer? Is it what's too long, or does that make you feel some way?
So you know how it was with my last relationship, the real one.
I'm gonna say what, 10 days? You know, I'm gonna throw that up every 2 days.
Hell no.
Which one? Which one we talking about? You got to be clear.
That was a scrimmage. That last one was a scrimmage. That 10 days was a scrimmage. Nigga, I kill you. 30 points. I'm done. Nah, for real.
Yeah, I was still in the 90-day trial period.
80 days left. We're done. 80 days left. This shit is done. Not to be talked about ever again. This is the last time we're gonna talk about that shit right now. But so she had been single for 10 years. And
oh, this is different. Now, when you say that number, I'm like, what? Gasp.
Exactly. So I was getting ready to say, what? Remember me telling you one time I overlooked, like, I hate red flags. I hate to hear red flags. I mean, it's so commonplace now that everybody's saying red flags.
Yeah.
But it was an alarm to me. I'm like, 10 years. And I overlooked it because I'm like, yeah, but you know how you think, yeah, but I'm me, so it's gonna be better because it's me.
Your ego. Your ego got to talking. Okay.
And Bell Biv DeVoe Ben told me. Bell Biv DeVoe Ben told me.
That's a quote, Bell Biv DeVoe. What they say?
I thought it was me. I thought it was me.
My God.
No, nigga, it ain't you.
You gonna make me text Mike Bivens right now and be like, Mike, why they out here quoting? Why they
quoting you, nigga? I wish I could remember Ronnie DeVoe's rap from that shit, because I want to rap that shit so bad, man. God damn. But when you think it's you, it's not you, man. It's them trying to, I guess, be something different, be a different version of themselves. And then it comes out in the end, though. Nah, nigga, 10 years was 10 years for a reason.
Oh, that's a long time.
It's a long time to be single.
She can't count this either then, because that's too long. Like 10 now. Now, see, at first I was like, I don't think no time is too long. Then you put 10 on it. 5 was like, okay, cool. 10.
That's why I gave you 5. That's why I gave you 5. Like, half of it. I'm gonna give you half of it. See how you feel with that one. Then I'm gonna drop you with this 10 bomb, nigga. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a decade of being single. And I'm like,
now 10, I'm gonna be like, was you locked up? Like, that's the only reason I could think 10 might have happened. Was you locked up?
Not locked up. Not locked up.
Locked up, won't let me out. They weren't like that? They weren't locked up. Dang, I don't understand 10 if you weren't locked up.
We went from Bell Biv DeVoe to goddamn Akon. Let's go. Who else we got? Who else we got featuring?
Dang.
I mean, but I overlooked that only because I thought it could be better. I thought maybe she was in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Or situation that led up to 10 years. And it's like, well, I can offer better than that without knowing the background of the 10 years or who's been involved in between them. But nah, that was a self-choice for 10 years. And I think it's a self-choice for this 1 year and 4 or 5 months too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ready for this shit. Like, just don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. And it's sad because you know me. I thought it was a future with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you were really in it.
Yeah, I was. So I mean, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn, man. You know what I'm saying? No ill feelings. It's just a lesson.
And I'm not saying that the 10 can't never be in a relationship, but for me, if somebody said 10, I would be like,
that's alarming.
This a whole conversation. Like, I need you to walk me through every 2 or every 3 or something. Like, what happened at these marks? Because I need to understand what's up.
No, you're right. And that's, like I said, that was a red flag that I should have said, yeah, I'm not gonna overlook this shit.
Yeah. At least have more conversation about it. Maybe you ain't got to run from it, but somebody got to talk about something. Like,
and we never talked about it. And we never talked about it. I never really asked.
You definitely got to talk about that.
I was a jackass.
Now you know. Next time. Hopefully, you don't get into no more. They've been single for 10s, but if you do, at least you know you got to talk about it.
You see, I cut off a nigga in 10 days now, so I'm the complete opposite now. I'm done. I'm shit.
That's what I said. I'm like, at first I was just, I like you, you like me, we together. We go together. Now I'm like, nah, let's hang out a little bit.
Yeah, let's delve into you.
These be 2 months in and out. I'm like, God, no, if I would have paid attention to the other ones, we probably would have been 2 months in and out too.
It is. Think about how much time you'd have wasted with a motherfucker. You look back on the relationship, was like, what did I gain from that? What was good?
And it be because I was in it. Because I'm like, oh, I'm in it. I committed. Now I got to stay. So now I got to try to figure out why and what and care about all these things and have all these conversations. But if we would have never got in it, we would have ended way quicker than that. If we were already saying we was together, it'd have been over a long time ago.
You're lying. And that's why I kind of like, with the 10-day, all right, the last time I bring it up for real, the 10-day, this is why I appreciated her saying something to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? She ain't bite her tongue. She ain't wait for a year. Like, you know what? You're too judgmental. You're a savage. She said this shit on day 10. You're right. You know what? You don't like me. I don't like you. Say less. It's over. It's over. Yeah, when we see each other, yeah, we ready to pounce on each other. But no, nigga, I don't really like how you move. I don't like how you move. So
Okay, let me ask this. It's number 2. No. Name one thing that annoys you about new relationships.
I think we just kind of talked about that shit already. Like, not really knowing a person. And then you see the quirks that made them single. It made them available to you. You be like,
That made them available. You so funny.
I mean, but you be like, oh, this is why. Okay.
See, okay. Mine is know how. People first get together. They doing everything together. Everything is together. Everything is as a unit. They are tied at the hip, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like you're trying to prove that you're in it in the beginning. And then once the relationships get longer, you now want to do things on your own because now you like, I need my own time sometimes. But you didn't need your own time in the beginning because you was trying, both of y'all it was new, it was fresh. Y'all was trying to prove the point. And I don't like that part of the new relationships. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do everything together. I never want to do everything together. Yeah. But people be thinking you should because it's new. And I'll be looking like, wait, we don't have to.
Look, you used to always be like, where your friends at? I just like,
man, can we like bypass that part and get to the part where it's like the real relationship, like the part that is what we can sustain for like a lifetime, which is you go with your friends sometimes, I go with my friends sometimes.
Ain't no questions about it. Like, how, my friends' intent, they ain't gonna have me in no bad situation. And I know your friends' intent, they ain't gonna have you in no bad situation. And if so, they gonna do their thing and leave you the fuck alone. They ain't gonna try to bring you along. Hey.
Or you gonna call me and say, I'm about to come home. I'm about to come home. Like, but we ain't got to do everything. That's that new part of, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So the honeymoon phase, you don't really fuck with too much.
No, I don't really like that. I don't like that, like, because I still be like, let's get to the real. I really want to bypass that little cute part because I know it ain't real. Like, can we just get to the point of it all?
But Chris, now you see why I date my friends. I date within my circle. We ain't got to do all that shit. We've already hung out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that togetherness shit every goddamn day, man. Oh, baby, this weekend, But
wait, so you mean to tell me when you get in relationships, they don't be wanting to be with you all day, every day?
I ain't gonna say that. But what I'm saying is, when it's my circle of friends, they be like, yeah, I'll see you next weekend. We gonna get up this weekend. I'll see you next weekend. That'd be cool. But if it's somebody I've never really known like that, them too. Oh, every weekend gotta be this, that. I mean, Friday night.
And what are we doing? It's always we. What are we doing? What? I thought.
Well, I was going to the Bulls game with Crystal, Marcus, and Billy. Like I didn't know you wanted to kick it. You know what I'm saying? This weekend too, we was just together during the goddamn. So it's like a holiday on Monday. So now Friday night, we're together. Saturday all day, Sunday all day, and then Monday, I ain't gotta go to work. Yeah, I know it's a holiday. You don't. So now, goddamn, we together for 4 nights in a row. We not married. I feel like, why are we doing this? Can we break? Can we break like one day? Can I go out with my friends? You go out with yours. All right. Damn.
Yeah, I don't like that new part.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm not a fan. Or the getting to know you part. I don't really like that either, but you got to do it. But
you do.
Like, I gotta really like you to want to go through all them parts. Like, Jesus Christ.
You ain't lying. Like, I feel like somebody like give you a certificate for like going through that part. Like, at least you went through this part.
Can I get a certificate?
Everybody love participation trophies right now.
A certificate. If I make it past like, I don't know, the 90-day new relationship mark, it's probably more like a 6 months. Make it past a 6 months, I got a 6-month certificate.
And now for the ass state with their name on it. They be like, oh my God, she petty as hell. Read that shit out, Crystal, from now on.
What's the certificate gonna be called?
What should it be called? The Real Talking Jeans months? I don't know.
Man, 6-month certificate, yo, new relationship, 6 months. Nigga, you made it. 6-month certificate.
You've been on varsity for 2 years, sir. Thank you.
JV. I've been on JV for a minute.
JV. Oh, that was the worst time of life, JV. What game do I have to play to prove myself for me to be on varsity, coach?
JV. You on JV for a hot minute. Oh, jeez. Okay, I say number 2. Yeah. All right, your turn.
All right. Okay. See, this for you right here, number 6. How many days does it typically take you to know that you're actually not interested in someone?
1, 2 at the most.
How? Please detail this. What would happen on 1 or 2? Look, and 2. Do both, please.
1 could happen that as soon as I walk up, I realize, nope, not really feeling you. Because I didn't really see you before that in person. So
okay.
Now as soon as I'm walking towards the table or wherever we are, I'm like, oh, no, don't feel it. I'm gonna sit here though, because I already said I was gonna sit here, but nope. It'll take me much.
And knowing you and your facial expressions, you like, he probably was like, oh damn, why she looking like
It'll take much at all. And then if they touch me in any way and I feel uncomfortable, exactly. So if they touch my shoulder, like, oh, don't like that. Or if they touch like the small of my back, or they laughing and they touch my knee, and I'm like, no, then I know that ain't gonna work out. So that's all I really need.
I've seen you do that.
The hub be like, help me, huh?
What we talked about last week. We talked about the fake laughs, right? Remember that?
Exactly. Yes.
I said, you don't understand, girl. And you was like, nigga, you don't understand me. Well, you ain't say nigga, but you're like, you don't understand me. That fake laugh. And I said, look, I have no word. I'm like,
And they be laughing so hard, like they don't even realize. I'm like, y'all not aware at all.
At all. You won't even hear from me after tonight. Oh my God, that joke was not funny. Whatever you did to me was not funny. Oh my God.
Jesus. But yeah. And I went on a date with a dude who said he was cool with me being late because I had been telling him throughout the day that I was probably gonna be late. And then when I was actually late, I had already told him. So he knew the step by step throughout the day. But then when we get there, the waitress asked how he was doing, and he was like, I would be fine, but she was late. And then he was like, So I already know I didn't like him. That was going to be it for me. Now he was he falling all over me, laughing. Life was so funny. And I was like, okay.
Look, from that one word you said, the whole date, nigga.
That was it. I'm like, how long is this dinner about to be? That's what I was thinking. Then I started thinking like, see, that's why I don't do dinner dates. Don't do dinner dates because they be like 2 hours. And if you don't like them, 2 hours is too long. So I'd rather do like a daytime walk in the summertime or something. Like, let's just go get a popsicle from the Iceman at the... Because if this don't work out, I could just keep walking and you can walk the other way and we be good. Like, we ain't got to do all that.
See, this is why you love the summertime. Okay, you just told on yourself. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect dating season because you can meet up anywhere and if it don't work out, you go yourself away.
Bitch, the fuck off. You ain't lying. God damn it.
We can say, let's go to Buckingham Fountain. Fan freaking tastic. Let's go to Buckingham Fountain. I'm not about to spend a whole lot of money. You ain't got to worry about me spending your money. I'm going to know if I like you in a second.
On the real, I'm going to Randolph, Michigan Avenue now. I go anywhere now. What are you saying to me?
Let's go. Let's do it.
You ain't lying. You know what?
You want to go to Navy Pier? Cool. Let's go to Navy Pier. You want to, whatever. I just want to walk and talk because as soon as you touch me, I'll know if I like you or not. That's enough for me.
And that's some of the realest dates you'll ever be on. The walking and talking. That's it.
Yeah.
You learn so much shit. Yeah, that's dope. You ain't lying.
And then if we like each other on the walk and talk, then we could move up to something else. But we ain't got to start with dinner. We don't have to.
I like that. You know what's crazy?
Even you know how many courses you get at dinner and how much pausing you got in between that you got to wait?
That's why the phone come out like, you be like,
Exactly. And that's rude for you to be on the phone. Yeah. You know you don't like them. Like, Jesus.
I didn't been out with like many a person on their first date with some girl. And then the walk and talk has been like, I like him better. Yeah. I'm like, no. He's funny. Oh yeah, we can talk about anything.
Oh my God. I don't like group first dates either. Like group in the sense that it's my friends. Like you basically meet my friends together. Like I don't really want you to meet my friends on a first situation.
Look, no, real talk. At our age now, that shit is like our family. So no, we guard it. No.
Yeah.
Can't talk to my friends.
Yeah, I don't want you to.
No, not my best friend.
Because even the guy that came to my birthday, that was our second month. And normally I would have never brought nobody to my birthday, but I spent his birthday with him because I met him on his birthday. So then I was like,
okay,
I guess it's come to mind. Like, I guess that makes sense. But I kept saying, if you don't plan on being around for a while, you ain't got to come. Like, like I told him that, like, if you don't plan on being around. Because I was like, these are my closest people. Your birthday parties are intimate. Yeah, your birthday parties. Yeah, I was like, these are my closest people. And they ain't going to be wondering. So if you think you ain't going to make it, don't worry about it. But he ended up not making it, but we had some great photos. So, you know. I still appreciate the photos. We look cute. We ain't make it, but we look cute, though.
Touche. I give you that. I give you that.
That was like 2 months and 4 days.
You did better than me, man. BFF, you did better than me. Good shit. I'm glad.
See, I'm glad. And that wasn't even a relationship. We still was dating, talking, whatever you want to call it. Like, we weren't there.
Look, we ain't even go on no dates. Fuck that shit. 10 days, nigga. Fuck that date shit.
Look, see, and then when my feelings was hurt, I was like, I'm only gonna give myself 24 hours to feel how I'm gonna feel about this because this was 2 months and it ain't that serious. So I was feeling for 24 hours and I went to Jamaica the next day.
Yep. Hey, y'all. She's sending me pictures like, yeah, I'm chilling. And I'm like, yeah, goddamn Jamaica. Look, I know what you're doing, man. Had the black suit on you on the beach chilling. I'm like, look at my G.
I was having a fantastic time, and we had just stopped talking the day before.
Throw it out. Just throw it out. It's over with. That's why people don't understand. We are best friends for a reason. You're like my alter ego. Like, this shit's the best shit ever, man.
Look, I'm like, I ain't about to get nobody all that time. You be sad for days. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And people like, how do you decide? I just decide. I will not be feeling miserable for days on end. I'm not gonna do that.
You have to get yourself up. Get yourself up. What Aaliyah said it, right? Dust yourself up.
We quote everybody. Quote everybody. It's the musical inspirational night tonight.
Man. The last thing will be like optimistic by the Sounds of Blackness. Optimistic.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. Well, I would ask, do you have somebody that you might like now, but you might, it might be too soon?
You know what I do?
Oh, well, there you go.
I took your advice and started dating without going on dates though. I was like, I ain't going on dates though. I'm gonna talk to like 3 motherfuckers, you know.
Okay.
See where this shit go. And that's what got me fucked up with the 10-day. I was like, you going the hardest. Yeah. I'm like,
She's going the hardest, so you thought that meant she really liked you. And yeah,
exactly. And I knew the longest. Been out with her and shit. So I thought that meant like, all right, it's gonna work. Nah. So I am talking to one girl. Now I'm down to one. Again.
Okay.
And she's actually like more of a friend. Turned to more of a friend. I told her that shit, and she was like, I mean, we have to be friends.
But not to the point where you friend zoned her. So
I was telling that because I damn near wanted to friend zone her, right? So I'm like, we're cool. Yeah, this conversation be cool every day, and she was like, yeah, we should be friends first before we do anything else. And I was like, that's kind of mature of you. Yeah, you're right. I think the same way. And she was like, no, for real. I think you're dope. You're funny, you're cute, but I need to learn you. And I said, God damn it, girl. Need to learn.
She's trying to date for real. See, the thing you don't do much of. She's trying to really date.
What? I'm like, all right.
Use this stage to get to know you, to decide if y'all should be. Okay.
Exactly. So you on that level already. It took me to 42 years old, and she's younger than me. So it took me to 42 years old to understand that shit. But she's like, yeah, I'm at that level right now. So, hey, just let me know. I mean, we can kick it. We can do whatever. All right, cool.
Okay. I like it.
Go ahead. All right, now you.
I call him Redbeard. So we'll see how that works out.
So he light skinned, huh?
He light skinned.
You said Redbeard, yeah, he light skinned, huh?
He light skinned. And you know, I used to love the light skinned dudes like back in the day. And then somehow I started going darker and darker. But I don't really have like no preference on like what people look like. They just gotta be black, really. I just like black men. But so we'll see. This is real new. It's only like 2 weeks in, but the conversation is good. He doesn't live here though. So that's something you gotta kind of figure out. He lives in Kentucky. So
not too far though. Not too far.
Yeah, I mean, close enough that you can figure something out if you want to.
Exactly.
So if
exactly.
that's what we want to do, we're gonna see. But you know, people come along all the time, and some people I give a chance to, and some people I'm like, And then some people, like I said on the group, people be making all these promises, like, oh, I can't wait to see you. They'll never plan it. Don't ever ask when I'm available. Don't ever say none of that. Like, oh man, I was really thinking about how great it's gonna be when we spend time together, but don't never ask when we spend time. I'm like,
okay,
be all up and through the DMs, text messages, just talking. And I'm like, who do they think they talking to? They must not know. I am quicker than that. I can play these games with you, but I'm quicker than that, sir.
That's why I said you are my alter ego. Your ass is crazy, G. I'm like, the shit, y'all don't understand. Since she was 14 years old, 15 years old, she's been thinking the same way. She don't play no games. She was raised right. She don't play no games. Man, we'll cut you off in a second.
It was so funny when I be cutting people off. I don't be remember nothing about them. Like, you gonna ask about dude for my birthday. Right now, I still remember him. Asked about him in like 6 months. I was like, who? What you talking about? And I'm gonna be dead serious. Not petty or nothing. I don't remember him. He gone.
He gone. He is vanished from your memory. That's crazy. What?
I don't even remember nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Right. I honor you.
And I don't even know where that comes from. I'm like, is that a defense mechanism? I don't know, but I like it. I'm gonna leave it just like it is.
I don't think so. That's his put on the cape time. It's like, nah, nigga, you're done.
You're done. You're done. It's over with. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, my last thing, you know, the biter, for those of you that haven't seen this, the biter tried to come back, right? The biter wanted to apologize. He wanted to apologize. So he done called several times.
Hold on. Refresh their memory about the biter, though. They have to know what he was biting.
I met a dude at a friend's birthday party. So it was her friend, technically. And we went on a trip together like 2 months later to Puerto Rico. And I realized that he might like dominant Matrix type intimacy. And I like, be kind to me. That's what I like. Be gentle. I'm very gentle. So I'm like, so like he'll do stuff like he'll slap my thigh real hard, or like a gnaw, but it ain't a gnaw, feel more like a bite. Like, you know, stuff that I don't like. But he also asked me to bite his nipples. And I was like, can't do that. Like, that just seems so painful. So I was like, because I'm not gonna tell you to bite mine. Like, you bite mine, we fight. Like,
oh shit. Oh.
So, we came back from Puerto Rico. I told him I don't like these things. We came back from Puerto Rico. We hanging out. It was around, I think, Thanksgiving or something like that. And he was a morning person, so he is on fire in the morning. I'm not a morning person, don't want to talk, don't want to do nothing. Like, leave me alone, let me get at my own pace, don't say nothing to me.
Real talk, real shit.
So he coming there bouncing off the walls. He is on 10 at like 6 in the morning. And I'm just like, could you please sit down? Could you please just sit down?
Sit your ass down, boy.
So he lays next to me and he said, I'm about to bite your ass. And I was like, don't do it. And he was like, I'm about to do it. And I was like, no, don't do it. So he did it. And he bit me so hard, it left a mark on my butt cheek. I was mad as ever. So I hit his, I ain't slap him, but I hit his arm like real hard. And I got, you know, sort of big hands for my size.
She was a hooper, y'all. Real talk. She was a hooper.
I had sort of big hands, but if I hit you, it might sting a little bit. And I don't really hit nobody, but he made me mad. And that's what I did. And I told him he was a dumbass. And I told him it's time to go. Like, told your stupid ass, don't do it. Like, I was mad. Now, I don't even talk like this. This ain't even how I am. But I felt like he didn't understand my English. So I had to like say something else. He didn't understand my regular verbiage. So this was November of 2021, I think. Yeah, it had to be 2021. Yep. So recently he been reaching out, trying to like say he apologized. I'm like, but your apology ain't gonna make me like you again. Like, I'm so far from like at this point. You can apologize, and if it makes you feel more comfortable or better about your life, like, I'll tell you, yeah, I accept your apology. Because I do. I'm over it, but you ain't never gonna get that chance ever again.
Ever.
So we went to dinner so he could get his apology out. And he was steady, like, you know, touching me just a little bit, like maybe my back or my shoulder or maybe my knee. And I was doing one of those, like, and he was like, you really don't trust me, huh? I was like, I told you I don't. This ain't nothing new. I just came here to get your apology so you can feel better and I go home. Like, this is. So,
you told me that shit? Chris, you told me that shit for real?
You know I did. When I be over it, I don't be caring.
I told y'all, she don't be caring. She be done. It's over with.
Yeah, I'm like, this what you said you needed. I'm here. I'm giving you what you need. I'm about to go home.
Yep. Great meal. Thank you, sir. Great meal.
Yeah, that's it. Apology accepted. Hope you got closure. Like, what else you want?
My alter ego, yes. That shit funny as hell.
So that's the last hangout we'll be doing, but he act like he needed it, so yeah.
And he did. Like now he's like, I can sleep better a little bit. Crystal, she went out with me again. Nigga.
He's talking about, really, you're not gonna give me a second chance? Like, I feel really bad about that. I'm like, as you should, but I told you 3 times don't do it, and you decided to. So I think, me walking away is not crazy.
And left a handprint though. You left a handprint.
No, a butt print. I mean, a bite mark on my butt cheek.
He is the bite.
I looked in the mirror, mad as ever. It was there for like 3 days, like mad as ever. I was like, What kind of teeth you got for one? Like, what is going on here?
The veneers went ham, like, oh boy, you are a carnivore for real.
It's so sharp. I don't understand.
Oh no. I hate when I get told about like niggas doing the most, man. Like, what are you doing, sir? Like, what are you doing?
I'm like, get a woman that likes that. If that's what you like, I'm sure somebody likes that. I don't like none of that.
There's a lot of women that like that shit already. Yes. You said
you can't transform, right? People be trying to be like, but you would do that for me. No, I won't. I don't like it. Like, if I tell you I don't like things, it ain't you, it ain't them. I don't like it.
I don't like that shit. Real talk. Like tickling with me. They be like, you sure you ain't ticklish? Hey man, you can move your fingers all you want, man. All you're doing is getting tired. I don't like that shit, man. I don't laugh. I've never laughed. Look, my mom stays in the building with me. She's downstairs. I own the building. She's downstairs. My mom said, yeah, he hate that tickling shit. At a party I had one time. Come on, man. I don't know why you said that, but anyway.
Oh my God.
Like, I saw the girl tickle you. I said, yeah, but still, I told her already. My mama said, he hates that tickling shit. As a shorty, can you imagine a 4-year-old or 5-year-old looking at you like?
And you know how much people like to tickle kids.
Exactly.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
And I'm like, please don't touch me like that. Like, I knew.
I don't think it's fun. Like, I am ticklish, but I don't think it's fun. Like, don't tickle me, and then I can't breathe. And
yeah, you laugh You be like, oh shit.
And you still tickling me, think it's the funniest thing. Like, no, don't tickle me. I can't breathe.
Hey, you be like that for real. You can't breathe. And I be like, I just be like,
It's fun. I'm like, I don't like tickling.
It's funny as fuck. Alter ego, man. There you go.
What time is it? 7. Okay.
Did
we start late? Or we start on time? Yeah, one more.
Yeah, one more. Did you ask that?
That's what I was just about to say. What number was it?
That was me, Jay. That was me.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. This one was sort of in a group. If an engagement is called off, should the woman give the ring back? Why or why not?
That's kind of, I guess. That's bad. That's person by person, relationship by relationship. Depends on what y'all had going on before. You know what I'm saying?
You expect somebody to give yours back?
I'm not.
You said what?
I didn't have to. I'm not. Because I'm going to keep that shit until I feel like me and you at that point where I should give it to you right quick. Like, I might have it with me, but I ain't finna give it to you yet.
Oh my God.
Chris, I hate you so much. I hate you so much because I love you so much. You know the shit's for real. I will have it with me. But you showed me on that day or that night or that weekend that you shouldn't get it. I'm gonna wait. You
had it for months. You ain't gonna give it to her.
I'm sorry.
I think Now I've been proposed to, but I don't count it because they didn't give me a ring. So, which I don't think that was a real. They count it, but I don't count it. But whatever. But if somebody gave me a ring, I would give it back, and I know I would because I give everything back. Like you can have all of this, everything. Like whatever you say you want, or even didn't ask for, that I just feel like I don't need this, or I don't want it. I give it back. So I think I would give the ring back, but. I think it might depend on why the engagement didn't work. Like if she walked away from the engagement, then I think she should give it back. But if he called it off after he already proposed,
go ahead, keep it.
I think it's up to her. Like you want to give it back or you don't.
Look, real, I ain't want to say it because niggas be mad at me. Hey man, if sis pawned that ring, it's on you, nigga. You gave it to her.
You did give it to her. It was a gift.
It's hers. I've never been that guy. You know what I'm saying? I gave you something. I'm not taking it back. I don't care. I gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? Why take it back? That's like the petty. I'm petty, but I ain't that petty, man. Like
now you hold your hand out like when she be like, "It's over. I can't do this," and you hold your hand out like, "So."
Don't do that. Like, all right, hey, bless you.
So where the ring is? She ain't even started to take it off, and your hand out like. So you gonna give me my stuff back or what?
So look, I ain't gonna lie. With you keeping it on, if you keep it on, I'll be like, hey man, she might want me to talk more or be more involved. Maybe I missed something earlier. If she take it off though, and be like, it's mine, nigga. In your pocket. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I bought it for you. Go ahead, pawn it off. Do what you gotta do. I got mortgage, nigga. Yeah, you do.
She take it off and put it in her pocket. Like, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, lame ass nigga. Get your ass out of here, man.
Oh my God. So she keep it on. You feel like maybe the relationship can still work.
Maybe something. You think about something different. Or see, if you listen to us now, you can be like, oh yeah. So let me just keep the ring on, and niggas ain't gonna be mad. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. But
now you can talk them something new. They gonna be over here doing some random stuff, and then you gonna say you said it.
Like, baby, no man, don't do that shit, man.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't miss every single comment that has come through this.
You know I did, because my phone is the one that's hooking me up.
It's literally 76 comments, and I ain't said a word. I'm sorry. I ain't seen none of them.
We gotta divide y'all through for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Divide them 70-something. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna come back. We got y'all. We gonna come back.
Oh shoot. We go. I will get on there and look at it when we get off. I promise. I missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But I'm happy that we came back tonight.
Me too.
This was a fun time. I know you got basketball and stuff, so we got to figure out how to make it happen. But
and you got BET, so yeah, we do. Look, you didn't do your sweater though. What did it say? Grace?
Oh, it says Grace. Yes. Oh, I wore this on purpose because in the group today, all the posts felt like people don't be giving people grace in relationships. They just be like, jump ship if that person having a bad day or they take everything personal. Like, I think they didn't read the 4 agreements or something. Like, don't take everything personal. I ain't saying it on purpose because I am single, so I can't really speak from a relationship point of view at this point because I've been single for a minute. But I do know that in a relationship, I would like to receive grace and give grace because, yes, I smile a lot, I play a lot, I am a jokester, I'm witty, but sometimes I just don't feel it. And sometimes I just want people to understand I don't feel it, I don't want to, it's not where I am today, and not be like personal about that. Like,
that's real.
So I think grace is an important factor. People focus on love and commitment and support. I think all of that's important too, but I think grace is a big factor when it comes to relationships.
It definitely is. I love it. I love it. What? I have nothing to do back off that. She's right.
We love y'all.
Love
Yes,
y'all.
we love y'all. We're gonna read these comments and we're gonna respond.
Yes, definitely. We back, man. Say less.
We are. We had to figure out the consistent day. Hopefully a Thursday at work, but it depends on your schedule too.
Hold on. You're right. So you're done for March or February?
I could still do it next month sometime.
Okay, so March you're done.
Yeah.
She's booked up the whole fucking, hey, I swear to God, y'all.
Yeah, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. I was looking at the calendar like, yeah, dog. I hate to pull it up on my phone. Like, what is all this?
Every day has a fucking event. I said, what the hell? Hey, I'm glad I ain't you. Don't worry about it.
We gonna find some time though. It's an hour, so we gonna find some time.
Yes, sir. Wonder
love
Woman.
You so much.
I love you. I love you too.
I love you. We love y'all. We back.
We back. On the real. Had to steal your shit. I'm sorry, Chris.
See you next time.
Yes.
All right.
Go Bulls.
Bye, y'all.
The love of my life had faith in me, gave me one more chance. It's like out of spite, she blinded my light. So hastily I became the man. Being patient, G, wasn't in the worst, I devised a plan. Knew something that'll work, got dirt on my hands. Scratched it off with the work, play lotto like Rams. Steve Martin, I'm a jerk.
Hard to kick with my heart is fit, Mr. Hard to get with my pride.